Hey everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft. I'm recording this after the fact, no, audio anyway, after the fact. A few things have happened when I'm recording this. I'm recording this on 2/18, so February 18th. This is actually going to be going up a week after it happened for one thing I'm going to be talking about, and one thing that's been happening over the weeks that I want to be talking about that's a little bit annoying. But a few things first. I want to get this out of the way. The Michonne series. I know I said, I'm going to take a break for about a week. I know it's been about 2-3 weeks since I said I was going to post the video. What's happened is my editing software, my movie studio 13.0 64-bit, something's going on with it. It won't let me open up the preview window, so I can't record anything, and I lost both the first episode and the second episode, so I have to re-record everything. So I'm looking at maybe about 2 weeks out from what I'm going to be able to do, what I'm going to be able to record with it, and I hope to God I can get it soon. Excuse me. So, sorry about that. I'm also recording a couple new series that are coming out. One is going to be, just for a personal thing I like, I'm going to be talking about Let's Talk Pokemon, which is going to be pretty much me talking about certain Pokemon, certain aspects of the games that I like, and that kind of stuff. Just so, because I know there's a lot of kids that are going to be wanting to get out into the game and all that. So I really just want to continue on with what I've learned over all these years from 1995 to 2017. Also, other than just Pokemon talk, I've already recorded a few episodes of it. I want to do a Lego Star Wars Let's Play. I'm already pretty far into it, so hopefully that will be a big thing just for me and a few people who like the original stories and the original Lego game. I will be going into The Force Awakens, but that's going to be after I get all this, so kind of just have to play with me and watch the series. I'm actually getting a lot of heat from Walt Disney right now because this was before they owned it in 2004 or 7. I think 7. And I'm playing these games and they're like, you can't play that because of that audio or because of this or because of that. So I'm dealing with them right now, so hopefully I can easily get away with it. Because they want me to monetize everything. So, other than Let's Talk Pokemon and Lego Star Wars, I'm going to be doing Dead Island soon too. But that's going to be a little bit further on. Because I'm on the new thing, I have to say this. I'm going to be scrapping Cooking with Fat Man for a little while. I know I said it was going to come out this month or maybe next month in March, but I gotta say I can't, because now with Lego Star Wars, Minecraft, Telltale series so far going on still to season 3, and Assassin's Creed, everything is starting to just build up. So I have to be able to monitor what I have. In Cooking with Fat Man, I need a few people to help me with that, but they can't always hold a camera, or they're always too busy to come out and help me, so I will be doing it. Also, Living with Fat Man, because I want to show you guys, like the bachelors, the rich kids who finally get kicked out of the house, who don't know anything, like how to do the laundry, how to vacuum, how to dust, how to clean, nothing like that. I want to show them what it means to clean up and be able to survive on your own. I've been talking to a couple friends, and we have also decided, again, that I have a few new build ideas, like what I want to build, and things to continue building onto. One, I have to finish building the wall around the prison, and then I can make that Let's Play. Excuse me. I can also do the Let's Play. I also gotta finish the build of the Battle Tower, which to me is gonna be kind of fun, but that's just me. Yeah, and there's a few other statues I'm gonna be doing, but that's not gonna be for a long time. So right now, because next episode's gonna be the fishing jamboree, the Q&A. I'm just looking at right now, working on the new Shaderland Peninsula. I don't know why I'm yawning so much, but I'm considering doing that, and because I said it a few minutes ago, Assassin's Creed, when this episode comes out, I believe we will be either on episode 21 or on the bye week. That's right. When you're watching this, we are at the end of the series of Assassin's Creed 2. We're going to be going into Brotherhood, which of course continues to follow the story of Ezio Auditore, and more will come up in the bye week next week, or this week whenever this comes out. But I love this series, and we're on to the third game. I'm wondering where all the time's going. It's going so freaking fast, and I know a few people are already liking it. I'm seeing more views along with every episode, so I'm really happy with that. Besides that, the two rants I want to talk about. One big rant that I've been seeing in the news a lot, and it's starting to really concern me. It's we alone so far about we're almost at 3 months into 2018. We are already over 18 fatal school shootings. I mean, what the hell? I went to school. There were those kids that you had that look in their eye. There were hunters that went to my school. I never saw someone pull out a gun. I never saw anybody ever bring weaponry into the school to hurt people. There were people who said, "I'm gonna kill you after school. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you." You never had any problems with them. And the kids that were going completely freaking psycho, they watched them in town. The kids in the interview said, "Oh, we knew he was going to do something. He's weird. We saw something was going to happen. We knew something was going to happen. We knew." And they didn't report anything. They had people watching this kid. They had psych evaluations with this kid. No one saw the warning signs. If this kid has access to a gun, if they know if he's violent, why didn't they watch him closer? They could have prevented most of this. Of course, the gun was purchased legally, and the gun could be altered, but that's the problem. They want to take away the automatic weaponry from schools. Most weaponry are stronger, more powerful than United States military weapons. 30-06 are just as powerful as the M16. And it's not hard to go pop, 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 and shoot all 7 rounds, drop the clip, put a new one in. You can go almost as fast. I mean, no one's considering that. We need guns. Don't get me wrong. We need them for hunting, self-protection, and if you're lucky, for sport. My dad knows somebody. My stepfather worked for the prison for many years. He has a friend who was in the military. He has 17 guns. He uses them for sport and hunting. Funny, I grew up around guns. I never saw anybody really get shot unless they were in a gang fight, or if they were messing with the police, or if they were just batshit crazy. Then they went to jail, they got their guns seized, and the problem was absolved. What happened to my generation? Technically, this is my generation. What the hell happened? Suddenly they think everything's like GTA. Oh, I'm gonna go out there and just shoot up, and when the cops kill me, I'll just spawn over at the hospital. It doesn't work like that. Kids nowadays are going freaking crazy, and with the bullying that goes on, with the drugs that happen in school, with the teachers being bullies, what are you gonna do? Well, I mean, these kids are going way, way, way overboard. Again, I went to school with hunters and all that. We were told we had to prepare for lockouts. We had to prepare for lockdowns. We had to be able to evacuate the school immediately. I mean, what the hell? Back when I was a kid, we had to deal with that when I got into high school. I didn't deal with that when I was a little kid in the 90s and in the early 2000s. The only time we ever had a real problem where they evacuated the school was because of 9/11. That was it. That was the only time we ever evacuated the school when I was a young child. Then when I got into about middle school, we had to evacuate because of a bomb threat that happened because someone called it in, and it was just a prank to get everyone out of school. It was a bad trick. The kid got expelled or suspended. I don't remember what. Other than that, we did like lockouts. We did lockdowns. Lockouts, they just locked the school up and you continue class. Lockdown, you shut the door, lock the door, turn the light off, and got hid in the corner. I'm a guy that was brought up by a hunter and someone who has been brought up by hunters and an armyman. I mean, a military person, not army. What the hell happened? I thought about that, and I always thought, well, I'm in the art room. We have wires. We can use them as garrots. And we have knives for cutting the clay. I think a knife could cut this guy. Plus, we have long stick. We could beat this guy to death. Yeah, he has a gun. Yeah, we have knives. We can easily kill him. He hurts one of us, we hurt him. Not hard. There were so many... Plus, metal shop, wood shop. The teacher always said, just get in the corner. Just get over by the welders. It would not have been hard to make something really quick. So if that guy would have come through the door, we could shoot a piece of metal at him. Pin him to the wall. We'd be done over, and everyone would be safe, and probably we'd be looked at like heroes and crazy people. Because, oh, those people can hurt us. I mean, seriously. And I saw this on Facebook. This guy, I don't know who it was. He said, calling kids, "Oh, we're a snowflake society now. You can't say, oh, that guy's weird. Oh, this guy's doing this. Oh, this guy's doing that," without being labeled a bigot, or a racist, a bully, or anything like that. And it's kind of true. It is kind of true. Nowadays, we're so snowflake soft and all that we can't handle criticism. And people can't say, oh, well, this guy's a little weird. Oh, this guy's a little strange. I mean, unless a bully say it, then it's like, oh, shit, we can't let him say that. I mean, it's gotten to the point nowadays where if I am going to have kids, when I have kids, I'm going to tell them, you see a weird kid, go up to the teacher and tell them, hey, this guy's a little weird. And if they have a problem with it, or your principal has a problem with it, call me, and I will go down there and tell them, hey, my son thinks this kid's kind of weird. He's just kind of weird. Not hard to explain, not hard to understand. This guy was preaching something I believed in. And remember, this is just my opinion. I'm not saying it's right, not saying it's wrong. It's just what I believe in. Kind of like religion. If I say I believe in Jesus, and you go, I believe in Allah, we could be both right. We could both be wrong. Could be some weird fat guy in the sky named Goonie, who just wanted us to think about a God. Okay? So, don't hold me to anything. But yeah, I mean, how hard is it to understand all this stuff? And that's the other thing. People kids killing each other over stupid religion. I saw a kid back when I was in school. He believed in Allah. He believed in Allah. He was white. He wasn't even Middle Eastern or anything. He believed in Allah. And these bullies after school beat him. Oh my God, just beat him down. I was his only friend. And he moved away. What the hell? I mean, this kid believed, yes, in the Quran it says that he has to kill Westerners, but he wasn't radicalized like that. He just thought, oh, I like Allah. He seems more what I believe in than God and Jesus. I'm going to believe in him. I'm going to go with this religion. Who freaking cares? Every religion has the same message. It has the same message. And everyone wants to go, I don't really like it. No. It has the same message. And it is, do unto others what you want done unto you. I think the politicians who use that, who say that, should be like this. Okay, we're going to do unto others what you want to do unto us. We say no shooting people. That's what we do. We don't shoot people so we don't get shot. These people want to come into the school and shoot people up and just be like, oh, I'm sorry, and be pretty much taken care of for the rest of their life, 3 hots and a cot. I say, oh, you want to shoot people? We're going to shoot you. Not kill you. We're just going to shoot you. Do unto others what you want done to you. That's what they want, right? It's just so stupid that people would get the mindset, oh, I'm going to go in and shoot everybody I know, shoot some teachers I don't like, shoot the bullies. And instead of doing what most of us did, where it's like, I'm going to get a baseball bat and wait for them after school, and I'm going to whoop the dog shit out of them and say, how do you like it? Go home, have your dad whoop your ass, make you go over, apologize, have you pay the medical bills to get that kid out of the hospital, and then maybe if you're lucky, you and that kid don't see each other anymore because he's too scared you're going to hurt him, or you and him become best friends. I can say that because me and Beansy, who you guys seen on Minecraft sometimes, me and him didn't like each other at first. He was my bully, or I was his bully. I don't remember what it was. But me and him at recess every day would go out and start fighting. We would literally start throwing punches, grabbing each other, wrestling around. We started doing that until one of us hit the other one hard, and I grabbed around the back of his neck and I scratched him with a longer, sharp nail, causing him to bleed on the back of his neck. When we went into the principal's office, because we were both crying, we knew we were in very, very deep trouble, especially me. We both looked at each other and was like, why are we fighting? Like, I thought you were fighting because you didn't like me. And then I went over to him and said, I thought you were fighting because you didn't like me. And we went back and forth and like, this has been kind of stupid, hasn't it? And we both agree, and it's like, want to just be friends? Me and him now are friends. We've been friends since like 4th grade, sorry. And we went all the way up to 5th grade before he moved away. And I recently, in 2014, me and him finally got back to talking to each other, hanging out on Xbox Live. We video chat every now and then. I mean, seriously, if me and him can go through from being bullies to each other to being good friends who are doing this together, what the hell is wrong with all the kids nowadays who are just like, you know what, screw it, these kids deserve to die? I mean, seriously. And the other topic I need to talk about is, okay, I've been hearing jokes, and my friend did something that actually finally provoked me to start asking the question, why the hell, and of what the heck is going on with this whole thing. To explain, before I rant, I wanted to explain why I'm pissed. She has a 7-year-old son, and she saw on the news about this whole Tide Pod eating thing. That being said, she decided to make a big joke out of it. She made jelly snacks, like gummy worms and all that. And she made gummies that looked like actual Tide Pods. They were orange and blue with a white middle with a white backing. They looked very, very just like the real thing. And to make it even funnier, she washed out a Tide Pod container and kept them in it with a sticker on it that said, fake gummy snacks. And it wasn't until about 3 weeks later after she showed me this where I just like, haha, nice, funny, I don't understand, but funny. And she showed me a picture that just sent my blood through the roof. She had 2 Tide containers, and underneath the picture she sent, I don't know which ones are the real ones. And I just got done shopping, and I set these on the table. Now I can't tell which ones are the gummy snacks and which ones are the actual Tide Pods. Maybe I should feed them to my son. One will be delicious, one he'll die. I'll take the risk. I knew she was joking. I knew she was, but my blood pressure just automatically through the roof like, you stupid son of a bitch. You really are gonna joke about that kind of shit? Especially when kids are actually out there getting sick and dying because of this shit? I immediately call her and ask, what the fuck? And she goes, oh no, it was all fake, And I go, no, I don't give a shit. Sorry if you hear the train in the back. But I didn't give a shit. It was stupid, it was irresponsible, and I'm surprised they allowed her to be a mother. It was, So then I started wondering, why the hell are people talking about eating Tide Pods? I remember when I was younger, people saying, oh, they look like little treats, and kids sometimes get hold of them. You gotta be careful with kids and keep them up out of their reach. And I understand, they look colorful, they look like something you would want to eat as a small child. When you get older, you understand, that's not something you want to eat. But then there are grown-ups my age, like 20, 22, 20, like all the way up, who joke about eating these darn things. I looked up a website like, why are people joking about eating Tide Pods? And the first thing that comes up is, it's a meme, it's supposed to be funny. And all this other shit like, oh, it's just supposed to be funny, it's not supposed to mean anything. It's just a little giggle, and the meme will die soon. But people have been blowing it out of proportion. I hear this, and there are little pictures below it. One with tacos with Tide Pods and another one with a raw pizza with Tide Pods on it in one picture and one side. The other side, a cooked pizza with Tide Pods that had leaked on the pizza and you going, bon appetit. I mean, for God's sakes. And I'm even starting to do it now too. I'm walking around in Menards yesterday with my parents, and we're walking through the washer and dryer because I needed a washer and dryer. And we're walking through. I look inside. I go, "Hey, Mom, are you hungry? I found lunch." And she looks over at me like, "What are you talking about?" And I hold up a Tide, like a thing of Tide. And my mom looks at me and goes, "Don't fucking joke about that. I will beat you to death." I put it down, and she hit me. Not hard, but she hit me. Just pretty much say, "Get your shit together." That's another thing I want to talk about after this. Because I'm finally sick and tired of hearing that, too. There's a difference, ladies and gentlemen. But staying on the Tide Pods, why would you joke about this? Why would you want to, like, send that out to the world for little kids to see? Seriously. I got nieces who are pretty young, and they look up to me, my mom, my dad, my sister, their parents, all of them, and if they see us doing something stupid, the kids are going to want to do something stupid. It's just, why would you want to show this to young children? "Oh yeah, honey, look, I'm eating Tide Pod like spaghetti. Yum, it's delicious." Dumb people on YouTube actually taking a bite out of these pods and spitting out the detergent. It's like, a kid isn't gonna know you're spitting it out. A kid ain't gonna spit it out. They're gonna go, I wonder what it's like if I swallow, and dead. Detergent is an automatic death sentence, or you'll get violently sick. And here's the worst part of the whole thing. The Tide Company is apologizing. These people are writing up to them like, "Dear Tide, I ate this whole package of Tide Pods, and my clothes still aren't freshly clean. But my stomach feels like it's being ripped out of my stomach, and I'm bleeding profusely from my mouth. I will not buy your product again. Thank you. Another one I saw. This one from a freaking friend on Twitter. Dear Tide, I made Tide Pod pancakes. It's a pancake with a Tide Pod in the middle. I ate this. Not only did it make a huge mess, but now I feel sick. Please write me back. I have some concerns to talk about with your management. And they actually wrote an apology. They wrote these guys an apology and said, sorry, our product did this to you. Not, you dipshits, you ate something that is meant to clean your clothes. It's just, I mean, seriously, I just can't even. Most people are grown up enough to know, even if there are little kids here, I am sorry for the profanity in my language, but fuck it. It's, why on God's green earth, why in all the world would you want to eat these things? I mean, they're Tide Pods, they clean your clothes, and then you turn around and tell these companies, oh yeah, I ate this, please help me, and they have to literally, whoever is writing these apologies, I feel so sorry for you, bud, because that guy's just going, these stupid dumb fucks, deleting everything and then writing, very sorry to hear that this happened to you. Please contact your poison control and please call us at this number. It's like, they ate a Tide Pod. It's not your guys' fault. It says on the package, very carefully, do not eat. It says that. And keep out of reach of children. Right now, I actually do believe that we should be following Bill Engvall's advice and giving these stupid idiots signs to be wearing around their necks and going, here's your sign every time they do something like this. Because then you wouldn't sell them that product, you wouldn't give them this, you wouldn't trust them doing something. Because how easy would it be for someone at like Walmart who is selling these Tide Pods, seeing this person wearing this around their neck and going, oh, I'm sorry, I can't sell you that. And they go, why not? And they point to it and go, you tried eating Tide Pods before. No Tide Pods for you. I mean, it's so freaking stupid. And why are they so stupid? It's not funny. It's stupid. Don't be stupid. And the other thing I want to talk about, because I gotta keep breaking this because people keep bugging me. One big thing that I noticed, and I've been hearing it on the news, not the news, I've been hearing it from my friends who say, oh, you can't do that, or they're going, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm hearing this, and the first thing I go is, what are you guys talking about? And I hear, you can't spank your kids anymore. You can't hit your kids anymore. It's true, you can't. When you're in public. I think I've talked about this before in the past, but I have a saying, and my mother had the saying. When I hit you, I hit myself. It's not fun. It hurts me more than it hurts you. Which is true for parents. No parent wants to deliberately, well, unless they're one of those parents where they're actually beating their kids. No parent wants to walk in, see their kid and go, I'm gonna beat his ass today. He hasn't done anything wrong. I just want to beat his ass today. And then you have to wonder, why are these people with kids anyway? And we have the good child services that take these kids away from those bad people, but they also take the kids away from the good people too. The ones that, and there's a good video of it online. It's from a show. These two officers approach a house and they knock on the door. A woman answers and goes, yes. And they go, we had a call responding to an assault in progress. She goes, I didn't call the cops. Their son did, holding a belt, and said, I did. And when they asked what happened, he goes, she hit me with this belt. And when the officers talk to the mom, she says he's been slipping in school and he's been lying to me about it. And then when I asked the teacher, she said no, he's still missing school. So she hit him twice with the belt. The one officer says to the boy, "Is that what she hit you with? I'm going to need that for evidence. Come over here." And the boy and him walk over, and he goes, "So, has she ever hit you like this before?" He goes, "No." "Did she hit you very hard?" "No." Oh yeah. Then it's like, "How many times did she hit you?" "Twice, right on the butt." And he walks away to talk to the mom, who's going, "Am I seriously going to be arrested?" The officer turns back, apparently infuriated, and goes, "Did you really just call the cops on your mom for punishing you?" He goes, "That's child abuse. I have rights." And the officer goes, "Who told you that?" Boy goes, "My friends." Man, literally, the officer turns to the mom and goes, "Hit him again," trying to hand her the belt. Turns back to the boy without the mom or the partner looking at him and says, "You know what would have happened if I would have called the cops on my mom? You would have been calling me from the floor," which is, and he says, and then the officer goes, "If I have to come back here for the same stupid reason, I'm gonna peel this big belt off and hit you with it myself. Now get in the house." He walks up, hands the mom the belt, and says, "Have a nice day," and walks back to the cruiser. That is perfect. That is correct parenting. Because look how many people in their 20s and older, most of us were hit as children. Not beat. We were spanked. We were hit, like, lightly. Because they found this in dogs. They found this in dogs and humans at young ages. Humans and puppies learn the same way. And dogs' future in life learn the same way, not humans. It takes pain to remember something for them. So if you say, or a puppy needs to learn, you don't bite or eat that. The mom dog, the bitch, or the father dog, the stud, will walk up and give it a small nip. In wolves, you see with pups, whenever they're trying to determine who's the alpha, who's the omega, who's delta, and all that stuff, they nip, they fight. And as they grow older and work together, the alpha reminds everyone by giving them nips every now and then. Kids are the same way. I hate to say it like that, but how I was raised and how I've seen things working with dogs and little kids, it's the same. Me, I stole once from a convenience store. I stole a candy bar. My mom, she found out I stole it when I had money in my pocket. She gave me 2 spanks, walked me back to the store, I gave the man the money and the candy bar, and she walked me home. There's a difference between beating your child, and there's a difference between a full-out punishment. Like this. Tell me, what would you do? Parents and kids who are watching this, what would you do? Say your kid was found with a knife at school. Just a knife. Didn't do anything with it. But you had repeatedly told him not to take that knife to school. Are you going to put him in the corner and tell him, "Now think about what you have done"? Or are you going to grab that kid, give him 2 quick swats on the ass, and take the knife away and go, "You're not getting this back until you learn that it is a weapon, not just a tool, and it can be taken as a weapon, and they can easily do worse than 2 spanks on the butt"? I was raised that way. Most of us were raised that way. There's a major difference between spanking and beating. If you are beaten, you cannot get up, you cannot walk, you cannot do hardly anything. You are a bloody, most times, you are a bloody mess who cannot walk or are wondering what I did wrong, and the person will come back just because they can and whoop you again. Those people belong in jail, imprisoned for hitting a child like that. Parents who are doing their fucking job will spank you, say "I'm sorry," and walk away. Here's something funny. Another one from one of my stories. My niece, Riley, when she was younger, she didn't want to behave. She was a very naughty child. She's 8 now. This was when she was like 1 or 2. She did something naughty. She pushed something over, and she needed to be put in timeout. We sat her down. She got up. She was sat back down, got back up. My mom turned her, gave her one swat, one little swat on the butt, sat down with her crying, and just sat there. Both of them crying in the chair. Mom not very loudly, Riley bawling her head off. Then, when their 1-minute timeout was done, they walked to the cookie, and Grandma had a cookie with my niece. Hear that? She wasn't behaving. We were trying to do a different punishment. She wouldn't behave. One swat. Not hard, just a swat. Put back in the chair. You're done. Hell, when I was younger, I was told to sit on my hands. If they caught me hitting a neighbor kid, I was told to come in the house, and I sat on hardwood stairs. And I was told to sit on my hands. They were naughty hands. They were bad hands. They had to be sat on to stop from hurting people. Do you hear that bullshit? And then they want to go and say, nowadays, it's inhumane to hit your kids. You shouldn't hit your kids. It's wrong to hit your kids. They were hit themselves. There are some parents who don't know the difference. And here's the sad thing. I had to agree with this. The parents that beat their kids with a belt or make them go out to a willow tree and pick their own switch, those are the parents you gotta watch for. I was never hit with a belt. I was hit with a giant, oversized ping pong paddle. It was louder than it was painful. Because when it hit, which my mom let us do, we literally wound up and hit. We hit her twice. Me and Slam both got one. Then, when we were naughty, we got 2 each. Unless it was something really bad. One time, I remember, I had actually broken into somebody's house and trashed the place because my buddy said it would be fun. I left. Police found out. Not who did it, but they found out someone had trashed someone's apartment. My mom overheard me and my buddy talking about it in the front yard. She took me in the house and said, Gary, is there something you want to tell me you did? No, Mama. No, nothing happened. She sat down in this old chair we used to have. It's long broken. It was so old it broke in half. But she's like, are you sure? I'm like, because I saw the paddle next to the chair. She had gotten ready. And I'm like, okay, maybe there's one thing. Mom reached down for the paddle. And she literally just said, like an officer put me under arrest, you were the one that trashed that apartment, weren't you? I said yes. She said, come here. She grabbed me by the wrist, put me over her knees, gave me 2 smacks. I was wearing jeans. It didn't hurt. It was just a loud smack sound that scared me. And I acted like, oh no, she killed me. She hit my ass. And she let me writhe on the ground, just looking at me. Well, my neighbors came in and was like, what happened? What'd you do to Garrett? And she's like, Garrett did something very wrong. I hit him twice with the paddle. The woman looked down at me and went, oh, okay, and walked out. She didn't say anything else. My mom and this woman knew each other. They didn't like each other very much, I don't think. Other than that, they never talked to each other. But the woman knew, oh, okay, you're parenting, and walked out. I had a teacher named Mrs. B, and she agreed with me, well, she disagreed with me with spanking. It's inhumane, it's wrong. Me and my mom had a joke saying during my graduation, because she was there, I was going to go out up, it's like, thank you for being here, and this is my mother, and I was going to say something like, oh, God, I can't wait to get out of this fucking school, and my mom was supposed to smack me upside the back of the head and go, no swearing, I'm going to go, help! Child abuse. Oh, wait, I can't say that. I'm not a minor anymore. Oh, no. Assault. Oh, wait, no, she's my mother. Oh, I know. Parenting. And me and my mom always laughed about it. Because it's parenting. It's not... You don't intentionally want to beat your children. You don't intentionally want to hit them. You don't want to cause them pain. Hell, my mom told me if she had it her way, she would have been, like, dousing me in presents every time I was good. But now there are these parents who are like, it's inhumane to hit your children. It's inhumane to do this. It's inhumane to do this. It's inhumane to do this. It is not inhumane. Inhumane means I'm making you sleep on the floor in a cage. Very little water, very little food, cold, not warm, or super hot when it was supposed to be hot, cold when you're hot, super cold when it's cold. No blankets, no pillows. Completely unlivable. That is an inhumane society. That is inhumane everything. Everything about that is inhumane. Now, that being said, there are certain instances where people go too far. And people know that go too far. So I'm not going to just sit here and go, there's a right and wrong, there's a right and wrong. There's times where going too far is the right method. And just holding back is also. I was walking through a park near my house, and I saw a bully picking on a kid. Pushing him to the ground, picking on him. I ran up, I got into the fight. My mom saw this and told me to leave him alone. I beat this kid hard. Because I knew that little kid. He had some... I don't remember if he had, like, cancer or he had Down syndrome. I know he had some kind of issue. And I beat this bully hard for doing that to him. Because the kid wouldn't fight back. He was a nice kid. So I get to home, and instead of my mom punishing me for beating him up, she asked what happened. I told her, and she's like, okay, go to your room. That's it. I wasn't sent to timeout. I was sent to my room. I could watch TV and all that stuff. And when the boy's mom, not the one that got bullied, but the bully's mom came to the door, I could hear my mom shouting at her, saying, control your damn child. Other times, once, this was my worst time, and my mom was still furious with me about it. I was 15, and my mom gave me these old fireworks. Said, go lay them off somewhere, but not outside. You can't go outside with them, Garrett. Not right now, anyway. It's almost dark. And I didn't know that she was going to reward me for just being good. She was going to take me to the store and buy me a Lego set. And what happened was I went to the basement, and I lit the fireworks. I was 15. I was about head short than my mom. She saw that I was playing with these fireworks in the basement near wood, near paper. And she saw me, and I tried to hide them by shoving them in the toilet. It didn't get rid of the smoke that was drifting up into the house. So I walk upstairs, and she sees the smoke wondering, Garrett, what'd you do with those fireworks? Did you lay them off in the basement? I'm like, yeah. She shook me, took me by the shoulders and shook me like, don't you ever fucking do that again. Took me to the took me down there, made me fish him out of the toilet, made me take him outside, throw him away, then brought me inside and whooped me like a dog. It wasn't until, like, I was older that I understood what I did wrong. Because there was all that paper in that downstairs, and there was all those combustibles that I could have leaked an ember onto. I could have lit the whole freaking house on fire. Plus, that was next to the gas. I could have killed everybody, including myself. And my mom went too far because she kept wailing on my ass. I couldn't walk right because she had hit me so many times. And she said, okay, I'm sorry for what I did. But for what you did, you just endangered the whole family. And she explained everything to me. See, moms and dads can go too far, but there is a line. And I don't want everyone to go, oh, well, that's a different circumstance. No, it's not. A kid could be caught stealing a bike, or taking knives to school, or like I earlier talked about, taking a gun to school, and the parent could beat that kid senseless. But then they'll know. We'll walk away, cool down, and wonder, did I go too far? Did I go too far? Most of the time, the answer is no. I didn't go too far. It's fine. Other times, I went way too far, and they make up for it. That being said, most kids need to understand there is a limit you can go to where a parent can't help you. I had a friend who passed away recently. Nathaniel. I remember reading a while back that he got into a little spot of trouble. He broke into somebody's car. And finding out that he broke into this person's car, his mom went there and they were saying, oh yeah, he's going to go to jail because he was trying to hotwire the car. We stopped him in time. He's looking at a felony record. His mom walked up to him, looked at him to the boys going, come on, Mom, you can help me out of this, right? You can get me out of this. And the mom looked at him like, you made your bed, now lie in it. That was the best punishment she could do. And what most parents should do instead of, oh, you broke into this person's house and sold a bunch of stuff, now I'll get you out. Oh, you're doing drugs and they caught you with it, oh, I'll get you out. There are some parents that just enable these kids. But I'm afraid that is going to have to be for the next episode. Next episode, of course, we're doing the Fishing Jamboree Q&A for March. Nothing too serious, but, you know. And Let's Talk Pokemon will be coming up, and I will inform you when that happens. So, thank you for watching. If you liked it, hit that like down below. Subscribe today. We do have to get some people into the Minecraft cemetery, and I had to finish building on it too. There's a little patch I need to work with. I need to work on that, so hopefully by episode 41 I can work on that. So thank you kindly for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this everywhere. And if you want more notifications when I do release something, please hit that bell down below. And again, if you want your name in the Minecraft cemetery, comment down below. Give me a year. So it's like 1993 to 2017 or 2018, and I will set that up. I have a few old entries too of people I idolized when I was a kid who need to go into the cemetery, and a bunch of fake characters like movie characters who I know have passed. So thank you for watching, and remember, have fun playing in the dark. I'll see you guys in the next one. Night. Oh, hey guys, hang on one sec. I forgot to mention one thing. I actually will be doing more than just these few Let's Plays in the coming months and the coming weeks, so don't be afraid to get back over here and tell me what you guys want to see. I'm considering not only doing a Dead Island Let's Play like I'm going to be recording tonight, I'm going to be also considering doing a lot more. Cooking with Fat Man, like I said, is going to be discontinued until now, but I actually want to do something with that. So right now it's bad, but yeah. And because I'm watching this as I'm talking, if you're wondering why I need all these buckets and all that stuff, it'll come later on. You'll see me building on a little bit of it, but you won't understand the full grasp of it until I get done with it. So don't worry about it. And I just want you guys to know that I'm actually thankful for something that's actually came up, and that I know a few people over at the place that I know, they're actually talking about something, and I'm actually happy to say this too. My good friends over at One More Bar are considering letting me come into their bar and recording every now and then to show you guys little things to know about in bars, good things and bad things about bars. So that's gonna be good. That's for the older generation, like for the guys that are my age who don't know much about bars or drinking. And also tell you, if you're in the area, where to go to get a good burger, where to go get wings, like that kind of thing. It's not gonna be like a sponsorship, but it will be something where every now and then you guys will be seeing their name pop up on these videos. Because I've been going there for a long time. The owner, Terry, is a very good friend of mine. He's an awesome dude who, if he actually wants to help me out with all this stuff, he's an amazing guy. I'll gladly get more public view of their channel and of their stuff. So if they have something like, best thing I know of, they have prime rib on Saturday nights, and it's like $17 for a queen, and the kings are $21. They are huge portions. I mean, they're awesome. So I'm just saying that now, that if I have to go and do some work with them, and I'll say that beforehand, if I have to go into one more and do a couple videos, or if I had to go and help them out with something or like that, I will gladly go and help them, because they are awesome. Not just as a bar like I go to just for dinner and drinks, but they are an awesome group of people. I've known Terry for a long time. My dad longer than me, but they're a great business, and I love to see them make it big, and so they can easily take care of everything. So there's that. And if they do help me out with this, you will damn well be sure you're going to be seeing their logo a lot more, along with if I get my videos for vlogging updated. So when I go out and about in Fond du Lac, Oshkosh, Appleton, Madison, Green Bay, Milwaukee, if I go out there, you will automatically know that that's going to be me hanging out with people down there. I'm considering getting a tattoo, which I could use some help deciding what I'm going to get and where. I will not, however, I'm going to say this now, I will not be getting a Sharpie on my dick. I promise to God I'm not doing that. And I'm sorry for the parents who are hearing this mortified, oh, we're letting our kids watch this asshole. No, I'm sorry. This is more for my generation, not you guys. And if you guys can hear in the background a little bit, I'm actually listening to Pandora on my Xbox, so I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna get flagged, I'm sorry. I know you like my videos, kinda. I'm sorry. That's another thing I've been told to go out and do now. They want me to, especially guys who've hung out with me a little bit, they want me to go to Appleton, Oshkosh, and start doing comedy shows again, because I don't do it on here much, because I know my comedy and my humor here is not like other people. So I don't really do comedy on this channel. So there is that, and I am sorry. And I'm sorry I'm doing this all after I've already signed off. So I'm going to have to re-sign off again. So I'm sorry. But, next episode just going to be the fishing Q&A. Not hard, nothing tedious. You guys can sit back, watch me fish. Hell, if you want, I know there's a couple of YouTube video rippers out there who can take my videos off or download them and do whatever they want. You guys can just take my volume off, take my commentary off, and just have nice waves watching me fish. Have something a little therapeutic. Just nice. I actually might make one of those videos sometime. Because here's something fun. In 13 episodes, we have hit a year. Yeah, a whole freaking year of making episodes, doing Minecraft, doing Assassin's Creed, just doing this channel. It's a whole year. And that's amazing, because I'm already a whole year, and I have 6 subscribers. That is more than I thought I'd get in the first year. That being said, it's my friends don't understand why I care. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. I think this is where I leave it off too. I think so. No, I don't. Apparently there's still a little bit more, but yeah, down here's where I'm going to be keeping this, so just so you guys know where it's going to be. I know my audio is probably not matching up, but oh well. So it's just a lot of fun to know what know that I'm going to be a year in. That's freaking amazing to me. A whole year, and I've only missed Assassin's Creed one time, and I'm missing the Michonne series now. But that's because I'm having problems with everything. You still get your Minecraft and everything, so I am sorry. Yeah, but if you see inside the cave system where I'm at, This is going to be a nice big old cave. I know this is going to be a nice place to start mining because I've already started on it a little bit outside of this, so excuse me, but yeah, this is going to be a nice place to hang out, and you guys aren't going to believe why I made it either, so it's not going to be a shrine or anything, but it's still pretty cool. So I think my guy's heading back to the house. So yeah, expect to see in the beginning week of March the new Brotherhood Assassin's Creed episode. Or no, that will be the bye week. So the first episode will be after, so the second week. And then we continue everything with Ezio Auditore. So let's get back to the house so I can do the proper sign out again. And I am sorry that because I'm doing this after the fact, I'm watching little bits, but with people talking to me, I gotta keep jumping off on. So I'm just recording the audio afterwards. So I am sorry for cutting it off early there. So just want to say thank you for watching. If you liked it, subscribe, hit that little notification bell if you want, and don't be afraid to subscribe and comment down below. Thank you for watching, and if you liked it, of course, leave a like. And remember, have fun playing in the dark. I'll see you guys in the next one. Night.
AudioMicro.com